One. Yo, hello everyone. Hello. It's the Otaku Town. We're here. We're back. And guess who's back? He's back.
Bam! Back,
I
mother.
I told you it was okay. So welcome everyone. Tonight's episode, we're gonna talk a little bit with Pack a Punch here on One Punch Man since he was not there last episode. I just want to get his thoughts on that. But then also after that, we're going to talk about this is part 2 of SAO season 3 and Goblin Slayer since we're 5 episodes in. So I hope you guys will like to tune into that. And maybe, I don't know if you guys are watching the series or not, but you should be. It's pretty good. Pretty good so far.
Pretty good. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. Yeah, we'll see. But anyways, Pack a Punch, welcome back.
Thank you. I am alright. I'm not dead yet. I'm not ready to kick the bucket until I watch One Piece and watch the Dragon Ball Super movie.
Yeah, you gotta know the ending of One Piece. Come on now.
I got
A couple of years though.
That's how I used to say what I used to say about Naruto. I was like, yo, I cannot die before I finish Naruto, man. It's just like I'd be a looming ghost, like fucking watching TV in random people's areas. Like I'd be like, all right, there's a new episode of Naruto. Oh fuck, I'm gonna watch the episode. I got no fucking hands. I gotta watch over somebody who's watching it at the moment. I'll be stalking them, haunting them, fucking. Maybe I might try to possess them so I can watch episodes of Naruto. I'll do little things like that. But besides that, you have interrogation for me about One
Yeah,
Punch Man?
yeah. Well, what are your thoughts over? We talked about season 1. What's your overall like thoughts of season 1 for One Punch Man?
Um, my thoughts, like the first thing that usually pops up to my head is One Punch Man is not like fights or anything. It's really just about the comedy. It's an hilarious show. Like I really enjoyed the show. I love the tone, and it's fairly paced. Of course, there's crazy fight scenes, and there's a lot of people you don't know. Like I don't remember the guy who had the swords and fought this kind guy who had the meat, but like it was fucking animated so well. It was they just had so many great and interesting characters, and that's why it was like probably one of the greatest shows coming out at that time alongside My Hero.
Yeah. Oh
But
yeah.
like I think One Punch Man is a hilarious show. I'm not saying it doesn't have a lot of depth. I'm just saying it's very hilarious. That's the way I perceive One Punch Man, because this guy is trying to finally have a desire to like, fight somebody who's like on par, not on par per se, but like he's just trying to have a thrill of a fight.
Yeah.
And it's kind of funny. It's because it's like, man, I'm fucking beating everybody, man. It's like shit. Like I'm not even trying. I'm just like fucking dicking around the whole time. So, you know how this whole story is, guys. He just tries to find someone who can be on his level and then have an exciting thrill. And that's his dream. Literally a showdown on episode 1. That was his fucking dream, which is hilarious, and he was excited. But it's cool, the fights too. I enjoy the fights.
It's got a good mix
And
of
him being a
comedy
C
and
class hero,
action.
that shit's hilarious.
Yeah.
Even though he outperforms everybody most of the time.
Except for a mosquito. That's what me and Box are talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, the mosquito thing. He slapped the shit out of the mosquito. But like, my general thoughts on One Punch Man, it's just a hilarious show that has action. I think always funny went before action when it comes to One Punch Man.
Yeah.
Because they personify a lot of funny shit that happens in the anime.
Yeah, I mean, even like the title itself is kind of funny.
Like the title's funny. The first thing that happens is funny. The
Yeah.
mosquito buzzing around, funny. Him running away, like all that shit. The bicycle guy, he's kind of funny. Like, oh, there's just so many funny instances. Like Gino asking him how he got stronger. Like that shit's funny. Like him losing his hair, funny. It's like there's so many funny moments, and then that's the way I think about One Punch Man, and it's just like everyone thinks about it like in a matchup, like Goku versus Saitama. Like I don't really look at that. I really look at it as just a very funny narrative,
Yeah.
and it's somewhat like Assassin. Well, it's more funny. I'm not saying it's funnier than Assassination Classroom. I just say it just has so much content that like they just keep bringing it up that makes it hilarious, and I think that's what sells. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
Anybody can write an OP character, but to write a interesting one that's funny, it's
Yeah,
pretty difficult. And
especially
coming up with these
to
various scenarios of where he feels uncomfortable and he feels discredited. Like, look at his face when he like most of the time when he's like, remember, like he punched the first bad guy villain in the lair. Like his fucking facial expressions was so freaking ugly and
are
it
you,
was so awkward, but it was
are you
hilarious.
talking about the
Like,
okay moment?
yeah, like
Yeah, that's on my
he just
band.
had so many like Saitama had so many funny moments. Like, and that's the thing that reminded me of that anime. It's not really he beat Genos. It's just no, I don't really look for power when it comes to his show that much. Even though that last fight was fucking dope. Like,
I,
that last fight was dope.
yeah,
Can't take
yeah,
that away.
yeah.
And most of the fights are dope.
I was
But
saying that Genos always gets his ass whooped during the whole series. What do you
hey
think
man,
about
someone gotta get their ass
that?
whooped who's
Yeah, 'cause
cool. You know,
it's just
someone.
getting his butt whooped. He's like
To be honest,
he's
like
pretty OP
he
too. We were talking about like he's pretty strong. It's just like every time the fight comes, it just seems like he gets his butt kicked.
yeah.
Did he win one time? I don't know if I even asked, but
Did he win?
did he actually win a fight? I'm trying to remember.
Well, like not necessarily. He mostly loses every fight.
Yeah,
When I think about it,
yeah, I can't think of one right now that.
like he gets close to beating them and he just doesn't fucking beat them.
Yeah,
Like remember, he was gonna beat that water. I think he was gonna beat that water guy, and then a kid was gonna get hurt or whatever, and then he protected the kid or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't remember that. I don't remember. I it's hard to remember that instance. Forgot why he exactly lost, but regardless of that, he still a pretty good hero, and he still does a lot of shit. Like someone got to lose. Someone got to lose,
Yeah,
especially if Saitama's not losing.
He's the Krillin,
Particularly,
right? No, I'm just kidding.
as nobody loses, then it'll be a boring show. It's like shit, nobody loses. The two main cast.
So yeah, so that's your season one. What else? Let me see. Ask a couple more, and then we'll get on. What do you want to see in season 2?
What do I want to see?
Since that was the big reason why we wanted to talk about One Punch Man.
I doubt we're gonna see Saitama actually like struggle. And I mean struggle like he having a extremely hard time, him pushing himself over the limits kind of struggle. I don't mean like him struggling to just fight somebody on just like on half of his strength or a quarter of his strength. It's just like let me think. So
do you think he has a weakness?
nah.
Do you think at any moment we'll see like because most superheroes we were talking about it, most superheroes have a weakness. Do you think it'll go down that way, or he's just going to be an OP guy throughout the whole thing?
I think he's gonna be an OP guy all throughout the thing.
Which would be interesting because like there's not really a superhero. I feel like even Superman has a weakness, you know, he's the rock, you know, kryptonite. It's just like so it's kind of interesting if he'll just go completely OP, like zero weakness.
Yeah. Well, my thing is like the show is called One Punch Man. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think he really is gonna deal with like. Well, okay, so he probably will have a weakness, but it's like that weakness won't be that devastating for him. Like at the end of the day, Superman, even though he has green kryptonite, he's not really most. Well, I'm not saying most iterations of Superman. I'm saying like a lot of Superman variants don't die.
Yeah,
most of them.
I just said like weakness. You know, like it seems like every superhero pretty much has a weakness of some sort.
Yeah, but I don't look at Saitama as a superhero.
Yeah, I don't know. It's still kind of a hero story.
He just protects people, but
yeah,
that's how people look at him. But I think he's just doing this shit just for the thrill of a fight.
Yeah.
Like I said, his dream is not really to become a hero, like save people. That's not his fucking dream. His dream is to fucking fight. Like
he wants to read that manga. That's what he wants.
And it's nothing bad with that, but like
he wants to read the
manga. I think a superhero is more like Deku itself. Like I want to save people and become a hero for people, and shit like that. Like oh, I'm the Avatar. Like I'm here to bring equality and all that stuff. Or fucking like those kind of characters. And I don't consider them superheroes. Because they're not doing it for like everybody else's needs. They do it at some moments, but like their general concept is not like Superman is like out here to protect Earth, and anybody who threatens the city, the Earth, and its people, and that's his goal. Like, it doesn't matter what, and his girlfriend, But like, other than that, like that, his will to protect everyone is what makes him a superhero. Same as Batman. But I don't. But like, if you're looking for fights, so you can have a thrill and you can actually finally have a challenge, then that's not a superhero.
No, he just wants that.
I'm sorry, guys. I have to break it to you. Saitama's not really a superhero. He's just an individual.
He's just a bald guy.
He's just a bald guy who's fucking hilarious. That wants
that might be his weakness.
The best fight he can possibly have.
His baldness is
without
his weakness.
dying, most likely. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to die.
Yeah,
but he's hilarious.
I don't know.
He probably will have weakness though.
Can he die? I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. He got kicked to the moon and he survived, so I don't know.
He'd be alright.
He's fine. I mean, he just brushed it off. He was fine.
Not too big, man. What I'm expecting though is just I'm expecting a lot of things from the sound director. Like,
season 2.
Yoshikazu is like pretty much God when it comes to most of these animes.
Yeah, pretty much.
When it comes to directing these shows, especially this SAO season, man, he's really killing it. Like, yeah, they replaced some of the OSTs from the show, but like the sounds, they're just so crisp and clean, and the art. Like, if you guys ever watched like Fate? My thing I love about Fate, and it's not even swords. It's just like I love the way how characters push off of the ground. Like that shit. It's like
I agree.
It's like a very hard. It's like they stomp their foot to the ground, like doof, and then like that.
Yeah.
And then, but it's not like like the last sound I made, like it wasn't like that. It's like a whoosh, like a plane passing by. Or like something really fucking, like, of course it sounds really fucking fast because they moving, but like that sound is just, that thing is just like what the hell. And then like those kind of sounds I freaking love. It's because it's like that's like trademark to the series. Like you only hear that in that series, or sometimes you only hear that in that fucking freaking season. And so he's really good. He's really good. Even though he did sound directed the new Berserk series, and a lot of people just said it sounded like Pants. But regardless of that, he's done many great works.
I was gonna say something about Berserk. I was like, maybe you should hire him for Berserk. I didn't know he actually did it.
Yeah, he did it. Then 2016. Yeah, he did it.
So yeah, you said you don't think he's gonna have a challenge in season 2.
Well, like
ending of season 2.
Like, what I consider like a challenge for him to push himself beyond his limits. I don't know.
You think we're gonna get more serious punches?
I think personally he's just gonna fucking still mollywop a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's just like I just can't see the show more action than comedy.
Or we're gonna get a super serious punch. Is that the next one? I don't know.
I think he's just gonna come up with something else. It's like
it's the anime formula. So,
but he doesn't kill everybody in one punch because there's certain degrees of punches that kills other people. Some people. Who knows? Maybe. Well, it's not like One Punch Man is invulnerable. He's a human being at the end of the day. He inhales oxygen.
Yeah.
So you can freaking throw some smoke and gas and all that shit, and probably, if he doesn't wisp it away with his hands in the wind, then he'll lose. Or you drug him.
You just have to clap
with needles. You can still technically lose. It's not like he's unbeatable, guys. It's like if you throw darts at him and he gets hit by the darts, but the thing is, he has to get hit by the darts.
Yeah.
I don't know. It depends. Everything depends when it comes to like that kind of thing. To answer your question, he'll have a challenge, but it's not like he's gonna overcome it. Like,
Yeah, I think it'll be a little bit
not.
more than the first season challenge. They're gonna get someone a little bit stronger than maybe. I don't know how many punches
I
he'll
don't know
take.
stronger per se. I don't know about stronger. Like,
He's gotta
definitely
have
stronger.
something.
Just push. I think it's just, hey, he'll push One Punch Man to not saying a corner, but just push him to do something else, and that he hasn't normally done. The same thing what he's like when Punch Man was fighting at the end of season 1. It's like, like Boros was like, oh shit, fuck. I guess I'm gonna
He
use
went
a
in that
serious
ship right away
punch.
because he was interested. He was like, "Oh, see what's in here."
And then because One Punch Man's punches weren't killing him, he was just like, oh, okay, all right, finally, I get someone who ain't gonna die in my regular
The dream.
super weak punches. All right, now let's step it up a little bit. It's just like he goes up a notch and it's like, all right, there's your notch. There it goes. I think the new characters might, if he fights One Punch Man, he's that same serious punches. He'd be like, I'm not saying it's not gonna work. He's just gonna survive, and then One Punch Man has to do something else. He's like, okay, then I can put up another notch. It's like, okay, boom.
Yeah.
It's like an oven. Like One Punch Man's like, I'm not saying this is his strength at the moment or anything. I'm just saying like it's like he's at 50 degrees Fahrenheit. And then he's like, oh, you guys can handle 50 then. Let me do 100. Okay, you guys can handle 100. Let me go 200. Oh, you guys are fine at 250, 200? Let me go 400. It's like he just steps it up a notch every single time.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see like how much further, like how much stronger he is, because some of those punches we've seen in season 1 are pretty ridiculous. The one that he threads a Genos with was like, damn, where Genos thought he was gonna die.
Yeah, just because he just took it serious.
And then he like the whole mountain and everything was destroyed behind him.
Yeah, like, oh. You know.
So I'm just gonna curious.
But that's what happens when he took it serious. But he didn't even use serious.
Yeah.
That's the funny. That's the whole thing. Like he's still holding back a fuckload. He still wasn't being serious. After he was like, "Yo, fight me seriously. Don't fight me like, fight me like a villain or all that bullshit." He's like, "All right, kind of."
All right. One last question: what rank do you think he'll be in season 2? Do you think he'll move up? He's got to move up probably, but I'm wondering what rank. Do you think he'll make up to A?
I don't know. I think it's funny that he's just C. That'd be funny. Like just to keep him at C or C+.
Where's he at?
My thing is like he might destroy a whole bunch of shit. He might destroy a whole bunch of things, and then he's gonna be like, "You caused too much destruction to the planet, so you were like lowering your rank." Because that rank thing is hilarious. If he was just number A rank the whole time, it'd be like, yeah, he could rank up. I say B minus.
Yeah.
And then the funny thing, I think like he's gonna cause so much destruction in some moments that his shit's gonna go down, and then he's gonna go up when he saves the world, and go down. It's like that's how it'll probably be, because he's kind of inspiring for C rank people, but he'd be even more inspiring if he did hit C and then hit all the way to A.
Yeah.
And but the thing is, you don't need to be. Being strong is not the only asset you need to become a hero. You need to be somewhat intelligent. And I'm not saying One Punch Man is not intelligent, and nor intelligence doesn't matter.
Well, he didn't do good on that.
His physical strength doesn't matter, but intelligence is a key part of understanding, the assets to becoming a hero.
Yeah.
And what you entail and what kind of liabilities heroes hold.
All right, that's I think our One Punch Man. We don't want to get too much into him, but just wanted a few things from you for the One Punch Man. What do you want to talk about first, though? You want to talk about Goblin Slayer or SAO?
Let's talk about SAO, man.
SAO season 3.
Man,
it's pretty good.
What are your impressions of SAO?
I'm enjoying it. I'm glad they finally got past the first town. It was we were 4. Well, technically 5 episodes, because that first episode was a 48-minute. It's technically 2 in 1. So, this is nice because now we're finally getting like I don't know. I want to see more of this world or this video game, whatever. Well, it's a video game, but um, the last episode was really interesting. Like what they want to do. I don't know what they. I don't know what they want to do with Kirito, but now that they know where he's at and stuff like that, and obviously he's in the game, and it seems like he's in the coma or something like that. Something like that
Yeah.
from the death gun there. Um. So I don't know. I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know if it's. I don't know if this was planned. Do you think it was? I don't know if it was planned, or the guy that actually tried to kill. Obviously tried killing him. But like, I don't know if like overall this was planned, that they needed like someone to test or something like that. I don't know. Or they're actually trying to save his life and they're trying to bring back memories or something like that. I don't know. I'm curious to see what happens there. I feel like that could go either way. So I don't know. We'll see if they're trying to save his life, or this is a plan so that this product could see if they could work or whatever. But yeah, overall, that sword was pretty OP when he cut down that tree. It was pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, I knew it was coming, but it was still pretty cool to see it. The art's really cool, and I laughed my ass off when they went into the cave and they were fighting goblins. I was like, shit, we got Goblin Slayer fighting goblins. We got SAO fighting goblins.
It's like JoJo's gonna fight. Giovanna is gonna fight fucking goblins. Everyone's
fighting goblins. So, but yeah, I don't know. I'm enjoying it so far. But like I said, I'm excited to see more. I want to see more of these knights and shit and see what they do. I kind of want to see. Kirito hasn't been like too much of a badass in this one, like the first season and season 2. He is and he isn't, because like when he fought the goblins, he kind of he was doing good, and then all of a sudden he started getting his butt whooped, and so that was kind of interesting. It just doesn't seem like he's like that OP. It seems like this blonde hair guy is going to be a big part in this series as well. So I don't know, like that's kind of my thoughts so far on season 3. What do you think?
I think Kirito is like I think let's see, my impressions. Really it actually surprised me. I didn't think it would be this interesting. I didn't think it would be this interesting. Because it's like you're like, if is it planned? Like, I think kind of Death Gun was planned. But the thing is, if it was planned, don't you think? Well, actually, yeah, I still think that Death Gun's
If it was
kind
planned,
of planned.
I mean, they would just tell the guy, "Hey, this is where Kirito's at."
But the only thing it feels like is that if that was planned, wouldn't you I'm not saying it would be more logical. I'm not saying logical. I'm just saying like I feel more as a whole entire kind of plot thing, where it's like, wouldn't it be more? It would be greater for that to happen at the end if it was planned, because at the last episode that we got basically the guy being caught. Don't you like? Let's just set up a scenario. Imagine it's like Kirito's trapped in the world and whatever. They're trying to find the guy, but like, why would they find the guy early if they know if he, let's say hypothetically he triggered the whole thing? You kind of get me. It's like, oh, I'm the real bad guy at the end of the day. It's like, oh, I'm the one who trapped him here. So, oh shit, we got to catch him and put him in jail, and then that's the end of the story. Well, if you kind of have, why would they introduce him being caught in the forefront of the story at the beginning, really, not the end? You kind of understand.
You're talking about the guy that used the death gun on him.
What?
You're talking about the guy that used the death gun on him at the beginning?
No, the guy who actually created the world itself.
Oh,
I'm saying he hired.
there's
these two situations. Like, he hired Death Gun to do that, But the thing that's refuting that for me in this aspect is like, why would if that's the case, why did the guy get caught in the last episode? Because the guy who hired I'm not saying he hired Death Gun. I'm just saying theory wise, what if he hired Death Gun?
Yeah.
Because
I
like
just wonder if
why would you
Kirito's
reveal
like
that
a
kind of villain
test
at the
product
beginning of
because it's
kind
Kirito.
of doesn't huh?
I said I just wonder if they just wanted him as like a test product for their product.
They
You know?
did. They
Yeah, that's
wanted
what I
him
said.
as
They're
a
like,
tester.
yeah.
That
I'm just
that's
saying. I'm gonna
irrefutable.
wonder if that was just a plan. You know, like they hired that
See,
guy to do
see,
it.
but look at this aspect here. If that's the case, why did the author and why did the story introduce the guy being caught now and not at the end? Most stories usually when they catch the guy at the end, it's the end of the story when they catch the guy who's doing all this book. Like look at SAO Gun Gale, the whole scenario with that. They're figuring out who's the guy who has Death Gun and killing everybody. You didn't find out until almost literally the end of that arc. Like you find out shit like that at the end of arcs. You don't really find out who they are at the beginning of arcs. You always have oh man, I remember his face, but I don't know what he did. Oh man, I seen that face or voice before. I hear that voice before.
Yeah.
Like why did the author intended for him to be caught now? If that's the case, if he's actually hiring people, because it doesn't make any sense.
Or there's someone
It's
in
like,
the game or whatever it is that.
but he already
they
has
need to get
Kirito in the
someone.
game. That's the
No, what if
thing.
there's like someone else in there that's like a
That my thing
protagonist?
is like, shit, Kirito was already playing the game, and time moves differently there in the game as well. So, like, you just look at it from if you were writing a story, right? If you were writing a story and there was the main bad guy villain who caused all this bullshit from hiring evil bad guys and assassinators for you to carry out the bad guy's plan in your story. You most of the time you would have them at the end of the story.
Yeah, unless I was trying to like do trickery or something, but I don't know if he's gonna be the main bad guy. I just
But
want to know
if
overall.
you're kind of pushing that, if you're kind of already saying, hey, you forcibly paid Death Gun to do that for Kirito, he is the bad guy.
In a way, but there's got to be a big reason why he wants him in that game, and I don't know if he's gonna be the main protagonist,
but basically trying to kill Kirito and still in his body isn't bad, really.
no, it is bad, but I don't know if he's gonna be the main protagonist. He could be part of he could be one of the protagonists, but maybe there's someone else that's the main.
You mean the antagonist?
Yeah, antagonist.
Because who's opposing Kirito? Because the only person opposing Kirito is the game itself and the game's mechanics.
Yeah, but I just wondered further on, like, what's the main reason for him being there?
To develop the
Obviously,
game.
something
Yeah, that's the main
Alice
reason Kirito's in the
there.
game.
The girl. There's something with her. Maybe the guy needs Kirito because maybe that's that guy's daughter or something.
But he already has Kirito. That's the thing.
I know.
He already had Kirito doing the test.
But maybe there's something that he has to do because it's all spiritual or soul or whatever that maybe Kirito will never agree with it, and this is what they had to do it. I don't know.
All right, all this. So, what kind of tricky would happen for you to have a bad guy in the beginning of the story?
What trickery?
Yeah, what kind of trickery?
To have the bad guy at the beginning.
Because my theory is this. I'm explaining it.
You tell me your theory.
So the theory is that I'm refuting, because this is one way you can look at it, is that, like I said, the developer paid Death Gun to. Let's see. Is there anyone else? I don't know. Like, I'm just trying to figure out what is the fucking plan. So the theory I'm refuting, and it could be true too. That's the funny thing, and this is the way I'm trying to look at it from the author's perspective. The the developer paid Death Gun to do that to Kirito, so so the developer can have that secret thing, the secret program, the egg. Was it the egg? Or this? It was a seed. There you go. It was a seed. It's an egg. Stupid me. So he can have the seed inside the program. But why would you reveal? Why would you reveal somebody that early into the game?
Yeah, I like I said, I don't know if it's that one or if it's just they're trying to save Kirito's life. Like it could go the other way too. I don't know. So I'm just saying it could go either way.
So
Maybe,
what do you support?
I don't know. That's my two theories, that it could go either of those ways. That they're the bad guys, or they're actually trying to save his life because he's been working for him and doing stuff for him. But it's kind of weird that they would do, like, their freaking base is out in the middle of the ocean. Like,
that's what's kind of weird. That kind of makes him seem like, why you're a fucking bad guy then. Yeah. It's like, it kind of feels that way. It's like, shit, why is everything so
secretive? Like, why?
Like, Kirito is almost at home, like, doing these tests. Yeah, see, that's the whole scenario. But that's just all theories. It's just like fucking the story will play out its own way. Usually, maybe there just isn't really a main antagonist like they had in another series that's killing off people. Maybe it's just
he's the only one that's left out of the.
You just got to get out the game because he's actually dying.
Yeah, maybe.
But it's too much coincidental. It's so much a coincidence for him to have the seed, and the developers know that they had a relationship with the original creator of SAO. Yeah. So,
well,
see how that plays out.
Maybe there's been stuff. Maybe they've been. I don't know. Like the whole thing with Kirito trying to pull out his sword all the time. Like maybe his mind's fusing in. Like I don't know. Just like side effects from playing the game so much.
Well, he's a sword character.
Yeah, I know, but like he reacts like he keeps thinking he has a sword behind him, and he's done that in the real world several times.
It's because he just plays fucking the game so much.
Shit,
plays so many games so much, and it's not
it's affecting his soul, man.
It's not compared to our game. If we were playing games where we were literally thinking in the movement pattern and how to slash swords, and then we got in real life. Like
we talking about, I do that now. Pack a punch.
Probably be doing some crazy shit too.
I do those one punch as well.
What?
I pretend to throw those one punches. Wow, that doesn't even make sense. One punches. Saitama punches.
I'm not sure. I don't kind of get it, unfortunately.
Well, I pretend to be. I'm Saitama doing those one punches. You know what I'm saying? Serious punches.
Oh.
As in,
if you're playing the game,
Kirito pretending to have a sword. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyways, I failed at the joke, but it's okay. We'll go on.
No, it's just like, no, I don't know. Everything's just too coincidental for the developer, to be honest with you, and the way he's just carrying everything secretive.
So I totally agree with you. I don't know.
It's just like, my thing is like, why introduce that guy who did all that crap at the beginning if he paid for it? And what are they gonna do? Unless they're gonna do that thing where they're saying, hey, I'm trying to save him and I'm trying to save Kirito, but I'm secretly trying to get his thing in the background. So I'm trying to play a farce.
Yeah.
I guess you could do that.
And obviously the Goblin guy's going to do it because he hates Kirito. So.
We'll see.
I don't know.
I'll see, but whatever. I'll figure out. We'll have more information tomorrow.
Yeah. Since his woman's there.
But his girl's there. I wonder if she's gonna join the game.
She should. Kind of cool.
That'd be interesting because it'd be even more interesting. Like she's on the other side of the game. Like she's on the dark world. So I'm in the dark world. So, oh shit.
Yeah, bad spawn.
But the thing, that too, and she's gonna be like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see though. We'll see. The series is just right now is just really good, even though I only had like 2 fights. The sword, that sword where he cut down the tree was fucking amazing.
Yeah, that was really
One
cool.
more. That sword, if you look in the opening, is gonna be the blonde dude's blade, and Kirito's gonna get a black blade.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Again, black blades are nice.
That's
I'm
his
not gonna
style,
lie.
man.
It's one thing you gotta respect from Kirito.
Yeah, and the Dark World is really interesting too.
Yeah, so and we're gonna get a lot of this series. We're gonna like I think at least two not
Do you
two
think-
seasons per se, but just like two different
how-
iterations of it.
How do you think?
Okay, not two iterations, but like two, like a whole bunch of episodes. I'm making.
Okay, I just got a weird theory, or just a weird thought that came across my head. Maybe because so it's like you're like the soul, right? This project or whatever.
What?
It's pretty much like soul based, right? This project that they've been talking about, like it's part of your soul, whatever. Like this new technology.
Well,
what do they call it? The soul? I don't know. Soul something.
The light is your soul.
But think of the game though. Half of it's light and half of it's darkness. Do you think he's gonna have to like conquer the darkness? I don't know. Like I'm just kind of like thinking, like why is it half and half?
I don't think so.
Like why is there a half of like at least all what we know now? We're just going off of speculation here. Because there's a dark side, you can't go across the dark side. And some of the times the dark goes into the light.
The only way to play the thing that was refuting what you're saying is that the soul, in order to use the soul, is that you use light to get into the game. That's the thing.
But it doesn't mean that darkness can like come over.
Because light can carry information.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I was just thinking about it. I was like, wait a minute, because they've been talking lots about like soul, about your soul and stuff like that. So I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah. Well, it's not necessarily your soul. They're just coding it for the light, because the light is what holds the memories, and that's what travels to your brain.
Yeah. But then your brain can obviously go into the darkness too, So like, I don't know.
Well,
it's just interesting.
I don't because you can't really share information. You can't really do anything from darkness. That's the thing.
And the blonde hair kid's kind of interesting too with the whole eye thing.
Oh no, he's part program.
Yeah, it's just, but I don't know, like, is he uncontrollable or something?
No, it's just that once he tries to do something that's like a glitch in the game, then the game deems it and stops him. Which will be interesting because we might have Kirito fight him because or like the program inside of his system is just like, hey, you can't do that, Kirito, and he's like, why not?
He's the end game boss.
And then it's like, yeah, end game boss that you have to fight at the end of the game.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's just, I don't know. It's interesting. I'm enjoying it a lot, and I'm really curious to see the next place they go to. Kirito.
Yeah. This is not going to end anytime soon, but
no.
I'm just enjoying it.
Well, I remember Ben here was saying that this is the longest, like out of the light novels, this is the longest one.
Yeah.
Like this is 10 light novels out of 20 total. So
it's the best one.
So yeah. I can read some comments here.
All right, go ahead.
Ben's got some comments here.
Ben.
Average Floppy's saying he likes dark anime. So I said he should try Goblin Slayer. He was talking about Corpse Party here. I said that I haven't watched Corpse Party, but Ben says spoiler, not really a video game, and then it's a Kappa game. He says those theories sadly can't join since I already know everything. Just gotta remember that the Kyoko guy works for the government, secret bases and government. That's definitely a side effect that is addressed in the novels way before this series. That he was talking about the Kirito's pulling his sword and stuff, the side effects, and that also why the survivors go to an exclusive schools. Then he says 4 cores is 52 episodes, which means 1 year of SAO. So he says it's going to be 1 year. So it'll be 52.
Yay.
So that's a lot. Like that means a lot of shit's going to go down. So there's definitely there's got to be more bad guys. Like, I don't know. And we're talking about the guy that's whatever controlling this game. But there's got to be more. If it's going to be 52 episodes. And average floppy is saying, so when is the full release of the game? Are you talking about SAO game? A gamer girl? I don't know what that. I don't know what you're talking about, Floppy.
Not sure. It's talking about Gun Kill? Because Gun Kill already came out. Or they're talking about like the whole world itself.
And Ben just said the name.
I don't know if anyone.
The name of already says everything.
I don't know if anyone wants to play SAO after fucking hundreds of people dying. At least.
Yeah.
So
we're all caught up in the comic section. So yeah, I mean, anything else for SAO?
I like it.
Yeah, I do. I'm enjoying it.
The only problem is you gotta watch all the other things.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
And this one seems a little bit more fantasy than video game. I mean, they have some video game stuff on there, like doing the whole pattern thing, but it's not like the SAO world, you know? It seems a little bit more fantasy and stuff like that. I don't know. We'll see. That's just kind of my feeling.
One thing I liked is when Kirito got slashed, he was like, "Oh, fuck! Shit hurts!" I was laughing. I was like, "Yeah, it hurts now, doesn't it?"
Yeah.
It hurts.
Oh, yeah, when he got stabbed. All right, well, we can move on to Goblin Slayer for our last, what do we got here? 15 minutes. So we'll switch to Goblin Slayer unless you have anything else to say about SAO.
No, that's it. I ain't got nothing to say about SAO. Right. Oh.
So, how you feeling about Goblin Slayer so far?
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
I like how they're he got his own little gang.
Yeah.
It's like he kind of reminds me of what is your name? I don't know. I'm not too sure, to be honest with you. I can't really remember right now. But like it's just hilarious how like he just wanted to be alone. He's just like, I'm just gonna kill goblins.
Yeah,
and everybody else is like, hi, let me help you. Oh, I heard you're very cool and I heard you're, you know, what you used to do and shit. And then he got his own little posse. And now they're like traveling everywhere. And they're kind of bothering him. He's just like, I bet he's just like, well, I got a whole bunch of people following me about killing goblins. And fucking they're killing goblins. They're killing goblins together like a whole family and shit.
Yeah, it's cool.
And having adventures.
I like the night elf chick, or elf chick. I don't know why I said night elf, but elf chick.
Yeah, she's hilarious.
Yeah, man, what of a difference, though, from episode 1. They started out pretty damn dark in episode 1, and it's kind of mild now. Last 4 episodes.
I don't really think it's dark anymore.
No, I don't think so either. I'm just saying from the first, like, they start off with that, and I'm like, okay, mindset, this is going to continue. Which it did a little bit, but not much. Not because like think about like I've already came across some people that watched that first episode. It's like, nah, it's too dark for me. You know, like
that probably turned a lot of people off.
Well, watch the next 4 episodes. You'll probably be fine. So, but yeah, I really enjoy it. One of my questions got answered. Was I was really curious when he ran into not a goblin, what he would do. And it was kind of funny what he did because he didn't know anything about it. And he's like, oh, yeah, I'll fight it. So he did fight it. So I was kind of surprised. I didn't know if he would or not. If he was going to be like,
you mean fight the troll thing? Yeah. That shit was interesting because he's actually put into a moment. It's like, damn, I'm going to die if I don't fight it.
Yeah. He's like, shit. It's, like, fuck. It's kind of weird. Like, to me, it's, I don't know. Obviously he's an expert at killing goblins.
everybody else too.
Yeah, because that's what I was gonna say. Like, he's kind of weak in a way. Like, he's not.
Because he based all his knowledge in
Yeah, he
knowing
knows like.
goblins and their habits.
Yeah, he's like, I only hunt deer, so I'm a complete expert. Hunting deer. Like kind of thing.
And then he hunts a deer, and then a lion kills it, and then he's
Yeah,
like,
he's
"Oh
like, oh
shit,
shit, yeah."
lions!" Well,
Like
not a lion,
I
like a
don't know
mountain.
really anything about
Mountain
lions.
lion's right in front of his face, and he's like, "Well, I'm gonna die if I don't fucking fight this mountain lion, because it's gonna fucking kill me because I was
Yeah.
hunting this deer." So
Yeah, no, it's
yeah,
just really interesting because like he seems like a hardcore badass. Obviously, when he's killing goblins, he like knows everything about a goblin. And then when he fought this thing, he got hit and he was practically dead. He got like one shot almost. He had to take that potion.
Use healing potion. He uses the fucking healing potion and shit, and then he's just
because he's only human. He doesn't have all the these. Doesn't have magic or I don't know. It's just kind of interesting. But yeah, I've enjoyed it. I enjoyed the whole crew thing, and the last episode was kind of a chill episode. Not
just
too
trying
much.
to understand the gang and how everything worked.
Yeah, not too much, happened in the last episode, but I think it's getting ready. It's really interesting. I like his conversation that he had with the group, where they're like, "There's this demon, or the demon lord has arisen, and he's gathering an army. We need help to fight." And he's like, "Nah, I killed goblins." When he's talking to the group the first time, they're trying to recruit him, but the demon lord. No, unless it's goblins, I'm gonna kill the goblins. So,
but because of like other beings controlling the goblins, we're probably gonna have more beings control goblins and send them out, and that's how we're gonna get Goblin Slayer probably to a higher rank, because he's gonna keep taking out all these different beings that are controlling goblins.
yeah.
And stuff like that. Or maybe goblins control those beings. You never know. There might be a huge goblin that's super smart, that's very intellectual, that'll take them out. Take out those beings, and then they'll be controlling them. Or there'll just be a freaking crazy ass goblin that's literally murdering everybody, and fucking he takes them out, and then shit. Goblins become a higher rank. Who knows? Like,
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's just interesting. But yeah, like I like the elf chick. She was pretty cool. But like, I was just surprised that when they were fighting the org, Ben here was saying it was an org, not a troll. The org here. And you got to remember, every single one besides the priest is silver, and all of them were having trouble / scared. So yeah, I know they're still like silver, but like I don't know, like to me. Because, like, the Goblin Slayer is obviously a high rank if he's fighting goblins, but, like, any other thing, he's, like, I don't know, a bronze. I don't know what it, that's what it seems like, anyways. Except for he had the OP scroll.
And he's like, damn. He's like, I gotta get another scroll.
Yeah.
For them damn goblins.
Great music, though, in the anime series as well. I like the background music. Like, the whole, like, metal aspect of him, like, it's time to go and kick some ass.
Yeah. I like how the woman who was in last episode, she was like, "Oh, can you help me do this?" And he's like, "Does that have to do with goblins?" And she's like, "No." And then he's like, "I'm out, bitch."
Yep.
And then then she's like, "Oh no, come back, guys. It pays a lot, and it may not do goblins, but it helps me a lot." And he's like,
yeah, for the guild there. Yeah. That was pretty funny.
Yeah. So he you never know, like it's
funny also with
at least he's there for some of the people he cares about.
Yeah, he does, and I don't know. Doesn't well, I guess he showed a little bit there with the girl there, but otherwise he's pretty straightforward on what he wants to do. I was gonna say though, it's kind of funny. He did help those the new adventurers there, where he lost his sword. Oh, so you ever use a bat?
You ever use a bat?
Yeah, with the rats.
Yeah, he's like just hammering down. Yeah. He's
So,
like, it hurt.
Yeah, the bats.
Might not stop though.
The bats with the rats. But yeah, it worked for him. So now he's gonna be a Batman. That's his main weapon.
He's gonna be having straight clubs. But he could kill. He could still poke things. You just gotta have a club that has like spikes on the side, and you'd be fucking good.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't know. Like overall, I've been enjoying it. I'm really curious to see tomorrow's episode and where it goes, where we're going next. Imagine we're gonna go find some more. I'm kind of curious to see. Like, I want to see how high the Goblin ranks go. Is there a
Yeah,
Goblin
I want to
King?
see like a. Yeah, I want to see like a nation full of goblins.
Yeah.
Nation full of
He'd be
goblins.
like, "Oh my god."
Oh yeah, or that'll be crazy if they go to the moon. It's like let's go
It's
to the moon. Destroy all the goblins.
all the
Touch the
goblins.
lair. Kill all of them.
Lots of goblins. But there's
Yeah.
been a
So
few high rank, like not high rank ones, but like like tiers. It seems like they're doing a big like tier system. So I wonder. My big question also is, I wonder if he's gonna get dragged into this war, not by choice, like somehow, some way. Because like I can imagine someone's like, well, if we end this war, then all the goblins will be gone. Then he kind of, I don't know, has to in a way, or then at least he'll be motivated.
yeah,
Because anything
I
that
think
will
he'd
end
probably
the
be so mad
goblins,
that he.
you know,
What?
anything that will end the goblins, I think he'll do. So if this was the one way to do it, then I think he would, join, because that's his whole goal, is
See,
to end
that's
the
interesting.
goblins.
And that goes to like what you're saying.
Oh god.
What you're going off of is like all he knows is killing goblins. But ever since those, he has a posse, a gang, or and some people and some friends around him. He's coming to know things that are not only about goblins. I would say, like he would know, like he's going to learn because of people how to live life, just not killing goblins only. And then I think it'll be more of a transition, and like you said, like he's gonna probably he may take out all the goblins and kill them all, and then what's next after that? Like, because I can't see him just be like, well, since there's no more goblins, I'm going to do a whole bunch of I don't know. Maybe he might do another punch of work, but I think he'll just relax and relax with his friends and everything, and then like everything be all said and done. But who knows? I don't think I don't think this will be the last of it. Because
No.
I don't think it'll be the last.
No, I just like that. This is like end of the story, talking about, like, I don't know. I don't know how
Yeah,
long
because
Goblin Slayer is, but you know, I'm just curious overall if he'll get dragged into the war. Because like,
what I think may happen again though is I think someone's gonna die that's close to Goblin Slayer.
yeah, I can
Maybe
see
the girl. It
maybe
could
the
be the
blonde
girl. It could
hair.
be the archer girl. It could be anyone. I'm just saying in general. It's just like we never. Yeah, we seen Goblin Slayer mad, kind of upset, but we haven't seen him like full on rage and traumatic mode. And we
Yeah.
need, and that would be a great trigger for a flashback to what happened to him again, like
Especially if
with
that
his
red hair
sister
girl
and
dies
everything.
or something, or even the
And then
priest
his
girl.
family, yeah, it'll be a great flashback and how bad he hates goblins.
Yeah, we only got a little bit of a flashback on his sister there.
Yeah, but I think we need a bigger trigger to understand like what he went through, and that would be a perfect trigger. Someone almost dying from goblins and stuff like that, and then he just gets like imagine this like there's like he faces a really strong goblin that he underestimated one day,
Yeah.
kicks out his whole crew, and then the goblin either kills the person, and then as that happens, and he's recollecting everything, and the guy's bloody. Let's say hypothetically, Goblin Slayer's bloody, and he's bloody as hell, and then he just gets so angry, his armor is bleeding, and then you see it, and then he's just like, I gotta kill goblins, and then he kills that crazy ass goblin, and then you just see him, becoming more angry than he ever did.
Yeah. I imagine we'll get an anger moment
Yeah,
from
I
him.
imagine we get definitely an anger scene from Goblin Slayer. Not necessarily someone needs to die, but someone just probably needs to be hurt a little bit
Yes.
for that to happen, and that'll be a trigger in itself. So I'm just going to the extreme with someone saying dying.
Yeah, I imagine it'd be probably the red-haired girl because that seems like he's the most. That's probably the most connected person. I don't really know why, but I mean, because they've been friends kind of their whole life, but like, because that's why he goes to the farm and he checks everything every time he goes there. So if anything happened to her, I think that would be the rage moment.
Like goblins take over that whole entire city, and then they capture everyone, and
she'd
he's
probably
gonna
get
save them.
raped, and he has to find her like that or something. I don't know.
No, that would work for a great trigger. I'm just saying, like we need a rage scene. Like we never seen him rage. Like,
Yeah, not yet.
Because he's very to himself.
Hopefully, nothing happens to his group though. At least the elf.
Yeah, she likes him. She's like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna treat you to an adventure.
Yeah,
we're gonna be adventurous and
date.
have fun, file." And he's like, "I want to kill goblins. All I want to do."
That's my dream. That's my life. Also, one more thing before we end it here. Do you think the theory is right about goblins? As in, do you think they come from the moon? When they were talking about it around the campfire.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool
interesting.
Because then we have a whole goblin kingdom, a whole goblin nation. It's just all right, time to kill all these bastards.
So yeah, I don't know. I was kind of curious when they were talking about it because Goblin Slayer says he thinks they come from the moon.
Like, I want to ask a question. So, just since we're almost done, what do you enjoy more at the moment, SAO or Goblin Slayer?
That's tough.
What do you enjoy more?
Let's go with probably Goblin Slayer, just by a little bit. SAO's like more mystery. Goblin Slayer's had like some action, some comedy. It has a little bit of everything so far. Where SAO's kind of just mystery, don't really know what's going on. It's a slower pace. Where Goblin Slayer just had its first slow episode, in my opinion, because the first 4 episodes were pretty good pace. I'm big on pace. That's just a thing that I'm big on. So like SAO, a little bit slower, but they're both good. But I think Goblin Slayer just a little bit more. I like a little bit more. How about you?
I like Goblin Slayer too, but I think I like SAO right now.
More for the mystery or what? Or
like the mystery of it. Like some of that, like when he was facing Kirito was facing that goblin.
Yeah,
that was pretty amazing. I ain't gonna lie, I was like, damn, that was some nice animation right now.
Yeah,
I like that movement.
Nice,
and then I was like, CGI, nice. But like, I really enjoyed it. I enjoy it. It's like I feel like we're building a world and everything.
Yeah,
I enjoy it a lot right now. Goblin Slayer is not that far behind. It's just
me. I
don't know. I just want to see more about Goblin Slayer's, like, what give more in depth about personality. I'm not saying like we didn't get more in depth because we got some about last episode, but I just want to see a little bit more. It's not a bad thing. It's just like that'll come in time.
Yeah,
I just like personally SAO for right now because it's
like I said, it's pretty damn close. I'm not gonna lie, but like, that's just the difference right now for me is.
It's like Goblin Slayer's like, man, Goblin Slayer's like, shit, it's good.
Just like SAO, they finally got out of that beginning town, we'll call it. So I'm excited for their new adventure, and they're finally getting like sword moves and stuff, and it's I don't know. I'm excited.
And it could be because I could be saying this because this is supposed to be the best season, and a lot of work's been put into this new season. So I don't know. Like I just enjoy it.
Yeah.
For right now. It could be next week. It could change though. Next week it could change. I could be like, yo, Goblin Slayer.
Yeah, we'll see what it does. I mean, I say I was gonna go longer. I think than Goblin Slayer.
I don't know.
Like season length. I don't think it's. I don't know how much manga or whatevs, but all right, we're about at our 1 hour mark, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Otaku Town, episode 11. We got a little info from One Punch Man that Pack a Punch is what he thought about it. And so yeah, then we talked about some SAO and some Goblin Slayers. So that was part 2. We'll probably do a part 3. I don't know when, maybe the 10th episode or the ending of one of them or something like that.
Something crazy happens.
Yeah, we'll do part 3. Like this is 2 series that me and Pack and Punch are watching, so we'll this is episode 5, so maybe episode 10 or we'll see if Goblin Slayer is only gonna be 13, then we'll do like 13 of each. I don't know, we'll see.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, but there will be a part 3 eventually. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am Oldish22.
It is packapunchtv.
Yeah, Pack Punch. I keep pointing it the wrong way. Like I look at the OBS and point the other way.
OBS.
But I am a Twitch streamer. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. I have a YouTube channel where I'm trying to get more videos out. I'm doing a little My Thoughts series. I'm just this extra stuff that I'm watching or games or whatever. But anyways. And then if you could rate this podcast, would be awesome. We're on a lot of apps, iTunes even now.
And Google Podcasts.
Yeah, Google Podcasts, Preaker, Spotify, whatever you use out there, please. I would really appreciate it if you guys do rate, comment, or just share this. Just share this with your friends. We enjoy talking anime with you, so I hope you guys enjoyed. And here is Pack a Punch over here.
I'm not dead yet. Thank you guys. I really appreciate you for tuning in to another episode of the podcast. I hope to see you next Friday. And if you like any other information,
we're not doing next Friday
videos, just YouTube or Twitch, Oldest22.
Yeah.
Right, Oldest?
Yeah. We're not doing next Friday though. We're gonna do Sunday because this old man's going to an anime convention. If you guys if anyone's going to the Daisho Con, I will be there. And if you guys want to meet up, I'll be totally down to talk some anime and whatever. So if you guys are going to be in Daisho Con, that's where I'll be this next weekend. So next coming weekend.
Will you be cosplaying? That's the real question everyone's
yeah, I will. Actually, in my Subaru, I'll be cosplaying.
Don't tell us what it is. Just post some pictures.
I will. I'm going to be streaming, actually. Hopefully, if my phone could stream it, I'm going to walk around with my buddies and just stream and kind of chill. So
all right, Oldish. Well, anyways, it's time to go. Sorry, guys, we gotta go.
So we'll see you guys. And I'll be streaming in about 5-10 minutes, guys. So have a good one.
See you guys. Check us out.